Well, you'll see over here, I've kind of taken a lot of the taken a lot out of this bed. I've taken out the corn stalks. I've taken out the a lot of the vines for the pumpkins that weren't producing. Left in some vines with pumpkins that are still growing on here. But what I wanted to zoom in on here and talk about was fall coming on, right? Fall's coming on, and one of the hardest times of fall for me is what we see here. You see these flowers blooming, particularly sometimes with pumpkins and winter squash. Of course, you could see it with flowers and peppers and eggplants, pretty much any of your kind of summer fruiting vegetables. You see these flowers fruiting, and sometimes you even see kind of the baby fruit coming on, and it's that hard knowledge that that stuff that's coming on right now as we approach mid-September is not going to make it, probably. Yeah, it's just that there's that kind of sense of I wouldn't say sense of loss, but just that acknowledgement that there's that sensibility, that feeling that you get, that I get at least in the fall when I see these things coming on and knowing that they're not exactly going to make it because we are now approaching the end of the season. September's been really good. It'll probably be good through the end of September. It'll probably be good into October as well, but still it takes a while to grow a lot of these vegetables, and it particularly takes more heat to grow a lot of these vegetables, and it's starting to cool down on us a bit. Well, a little bit of flower excitement today. Behind me here, I have a flower that I've been waiting for it to bloom. It's called an Apache Sunrise. I think it's a salvia, yeah, I'm excited to see it coming out and how it's turning out. Well, as we enter fall, another task for me here in the garden is clearing out these beds. I'm in the middle of clearing out this one. I've cleared away. I had a bunch of celery in here. I had some more winter squash vines where the winter squash wasn't producing anything, pulled them out. Cleaned up the tomatoes a bit that are still ripening. Some of these saucing tomatoes here, the saucing tomatoes are ripening up every other day right now. As we are kind of approaching mid-September, and I suspect that I'll keep getting them ripening up all the way into October. I have some kales here that were from the spring that are left over that hopefully will kind of rejuvenate and do something here. But I've got lots of other kind of fall veggies to get into the ground here, so that's why I'm clearing this bed out to clean it up, see where my space is, and make room for planting some fall veggies. So that's what I'll be working on here today. I got a volunteer pumpkin growing in the rose bush. Just an update on this, you can see behind me I've cleaned the gutters of the bed and cleaned up the bed quite a bit. So now I'm working on putting in holes, using holes with my trusty stick, and then putting some fertilizer down, and then putting in my starts. As we get to mid-September, I'm kind of wondering whether all the starts that I have kind of still sitting in cell trays, whether they're kind of doomed at this point because they're now going into the ground so late. We'll see. Thanks, everyone. I thought the melons were done. Here we go. Another melon. Oh, there's a melon right there too. Huh.